So this is the tutorial for the pie chart. So let's go ahead and go to our project panel, go to our pie chart folder and double click on pie chart. So pie charts are a bit difficult to do in After Effects. Actually, they're really hard. But I found a tutorial that will help us animate and sort of fake this pie chart. So to show you how we did that, let's go to pie chart settings in your project panel. And as you can see, this is not a circle and not a pie chart, but we're going to use this composition, which are these bars. And when you go to pie chart, if you hit E on the pie chart settings composition, you'll see that we used the polar coordinates effect to make this a circle. So you go to the interpolation, you turn it down, you'll see it kind of undoing itself. And then if you turn it back to 100, you amazingly have a pie chart. It's pretty cool. So let's go to our pie chart settings. So as you can see in the instructions, you're going to hit E on your data point layers to bring up this data point effect, or this slider. This is how you'll enter your data for each pie chart segment, like how big it's going to be. And as you can see, we have 5 segments of the pie. So each segment added together needs to equal 100. And we'll show you as an example. Let's change this data point to 33. Hit E, bring up data point number 2. Change this to 12. Whoa, sorry. Hit E to bring up the next data point. Let's make that one 19. The next one, hit E, change that data point to 20, and hit E on the last one, change that data point to 16. And this looks really messed up. We need to reposition each bar because they're different amounts. So we have the grid turned on, and I have snapping turned on to make this a little bit easier. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So the data point, the white data point is fine. The red one needs to be moved over, and because this is animated, you'll want to make sure that your time indicator is right over this keyframe, right under the layer marker that says reposition at this keyframe. So we're going to move this over so where it's lined up right next to the white layer, right about there-ish. So let's go to the next one and make sure you are on that keyframe and move it over so it's next to the red layer. And that guy's alright. Moving on. Make sure you're on that keyframe. Woo! Move it over. There we go. Now if you go back to the pie chart, you'll see that our segments have been updated. We'll need to move some of these lines over in our text and our percentage. These are all the percentage, the number of the percentage, the title, so this would be iPhone, and the corresponding line are all controlled by a null layer. So let's drag this over. Now for this data point, it's called data point line 3. If you hit R to bring up your rotation parameters, and you rotate the Z axis, you'll see that the text will rotate as well. Select the Windows Mobile layer and the number layer, and then just reposition them so they're right underneath the line. And we'll do the same thing with the iPhone. We'll go to the data O2 control, which is the null layer. Move this over so it corresponds with the red. Then go to your data O2 line, hit R on your keyboard to bring up the rotation parameters, and then just play with the Z rotation and get it to where you think it looks good, maybe right there. Then you can do the same for the other lines in text, just so they line up correctly with the corresponding data.